What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter, and today we gonna talk about ShootaShellz. A lot of people been asking me to talk about this one. I actually just got a DM to remind me, but I actually did this video a little while ago, so I wanted to kind of speak on it on the board because a lot of people wanted me to take it to the board because his death is one of the most craziest deaths of all time. It's gruesome. It's up there with EBE Bands, if you ask me. That's the right rapper who ended up losing his life due to getting beat and set on fire. I didn't have a lot of background on ShootaShellz because he kind of rose to fame real quick, but only had a short period of time for his fame. So we're going to get into it. Today's story is going to be about ShootaShellz from Chicago, Illinois, drill rapper. So that's going to be ShootaShellz. One thing that I noticed about ShootaShellz was he was dissing MLMB. He was dissing Lil Herb, Lil Bibby, and their dead homies. Okay? I noticed that. I noticed another thing about ShootaShellz, that he was like their rival, okay? He was like their rival. He had problems with this set right here. They were beefing. I heard rumors that ShootaShellz was a GD. But I'm not going to lie, I can't verify exactly what ShootaShellz was because I heard rumors that he was a vice lord, okay? But I do believe that he was a GD. If I'm wrong on this, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll make sure I fix it. I'll tag it and fix it. But I was told that he was a GD. I couldn't verify that, though. That's why I keep putting that arrow there. I'm not going to lie. I noticed that he dropped a song, okay? He dropped a song that kind of blew him up. And the song was dissing, MLMB. It was very disrespectful, dissing them, dissing these guys and some of their dead homies. I noticed that. And he also did interviews, dissing and doing the same thing in the interviews. I'm not going to lie. One thing threw me off was I figured that maybe he might stop doing that because two of the guys that he dissed in Herb and Bibby kind of end up getting rich. Okay? So I thought, when you get to Warren, that's kind of like a money sport. You don't really want to do that, and you're not financially stable to be beefing with a motherfucker who got millions of dollars and shit like that. I don't think you really want to do that. But what the police is claiming happened kind of threw me off because I said, damn. Somebody really got down on this young man, okay? The police is claiming that he was in the Auburn-Gresham community, okay? He was in the Auburn-Gresham community leaving his house, okay? At 9:30 in the morning, okay? Leaving the crib at 9:30 in the morning is what the police are saying. They're saying that it was two cars outside of his house waiting, and he didn't even know it. Two cars were outside. 3 gunmen exited, okay? 3 gunmen exited and shot him down. He was shot in the face and head over 15 to 18 times, okay? Gruesome. By three different weapons, which means 3 different shooters took times shooting this guy. Blick, 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 blick. The next person come in. Blick, 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 blick. The next person. Blick, 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 blick. I say, what the fuck? What kind of heinous, gruesome, Yosemite Sam kind of shit is this? That kind of threw me off. I'm not going to lie. I was very, very concerned when I seen that. I said, damn, people knew where this guy was around. He took this many shots. This actually concerned the police so hard that the FBI looked into this. Okay? Just because of the way he got shot, that many shots to the face in front of his house, the FBI wanted to look into this, okay? This is all I had really to go off of. It was hard for me to kind of look at this because when he got shot that many times in the face, that kind of threw me off. But I'm not going to lie. When I looked at the internet and I noticed the dissing that he was doing, he was a rival. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about dead homies. He was real close and he was linked with the Cutthroats is another thing that I noticed. He was linked with the Cutthroats, which are very big enemies of theirs, okay? These guys are linked to killing each other. and shit like that. That's the rumors. Not saying it's true, because I don't want to just tell you something true when it's not. But in my opinion, these niggas been warring with each other for a while. You feel me? So when I looked at that, I said, damn, I looked at that. I looked at how he was killed. I said, oh my shit. I said, what the fuck? I know a lot of people gonna be confused because they gonna say rap beef. He was killed over rap beef. No. If he had a lot of songs and he was touring and making money off of his music and shit like that, then it's a rap beef. He was a street gangbanger who made a song that kind of blew up and he was making songs, but he was a street gangbanger and those were his ops in the streets. It's just that the fans noticed his music and kind of turned him into a rapper. But I do believe he was killed over that rap beef. Now, I'm not going to say the rap beef that he was having. I'm going to say, you're going to say rap beef because you seen these guys dissing each other on the internet. But I believe that was just the part you guys seen. I believe these guys were close to each other on the street, and he died over some street shit, okay? Street shit, which escalated to that rap beef shit when it became global. It's different when one instigator instigates some shit. Once you put it on YouTube, millions of people become instigators. You get what I'm saying? So even though it's rap beef, I still say it's street shit. You get what I'm saying? And I also believe the biggest thing that end up losing his life is something that a lot of street people always wish and pray to God never happened to them. The ops end up getting a drop on him, okay? They waited outside of his house, waiting for him. They probably would have did a home invasion, but he came out, they gunned him down 15 to 18 times in the face and the head. Is pretty personal, if you ask me. I believe, and not to put no dirt on nothing, but I believe ShootaShellz might have been involved in something, that did something to whoever killed him. You ask me 15 to 18 times, this is a retaliation for a murder, if you ask me. When somebody hit you that many times, it's personal as hell. So I feel like, maybe somebody in the op squad end up getting killed and they retaliated by getting a drop on this guy and, he ended up losing his life, But if you ask me, ShootaShellz died from somebody getting a drop on him. And I believe the street shit turned to rap beef and it ended up turning to a murder. So don't get it confused. It wasn't just a rap beef. I believe a street war turned into a rap beef and then that led to the murder. But I believe these two sets or whatever sets, not saying who it was, but I believe, whatever ops was their ops, I believe those two sets were killing each other, doing shit bad to each other. And I believe, with this guy still being in the hood, people knew who he was. The ops ended up getting a drop on ShootaShellz and hid outside the house when he came out. They gunned him down like that. And I believe that's personal because I believe ShootaShellz might have been out here giving their ass hell, if you ask me. And somebody got the drop on him. That's my opinion. It's the homie truth.